Hey, hey, hey. So we are back for part 3. We're doing a segment of um, shopping for the holidays. And so this is a 7-part series. So this is part 3. And so what we're going to be talking about on part 3 is shopping tips. So we already talked about budgeting, doing your budget plan. Then on the second part, we talked about slashing your budget, like cutting expenses so you can have more money for the holidays. And so now on this segment, we're going to be talking about holiday tips. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull up the slide. And there you go. All right. So here is your financial guidebook for the holidays. Again, my name is Aisha Stearns. Make sure you do hashtag replay to let me know that you hopped on in so I can say hello. Make sure that you share, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff to my channel so that you can learn more of how to save and all that. You know what? I forgot about my hat. Hold on. There we go. Y'all know I can't forget about my hat. The Santa hat for the holidays. It just makes the presentation more good. Do you hear what I'm saying? Get into the holiday spirit, as they say. I don't know if I got this on right. See if I get it on right. Y'all know I gotta have my hat on. This is good as it gonna get right here. Okay. Is it like that? I think I had it on right the first time. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. Okay. Anywho, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. So here goes some shopping tips for the holidays. Okay. So first, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make sure that we have strategy. Okay. So it's all about strategy. A sound shopping strategy can make a big difference when it comes to shopping for the holidays. Okay. Now we're going to um, make sure that we are having, categories within our budget for our expenses for the holidays, right? So right here it says if you're going to minimize the financial impact of the holiday season, you have to shop intelligently. You have to shop smart, okay? So for many families, gifts are the primary expense that is associated with the holidays. So if you know that the holidays, the biggest expense is the presents, then we want to make sure that we have as much money in that particular category on our holiday budget so that we won't be going over budget and so that we can really enjoy the holidays the way that we want to. Okay. So what we're going to be talking about is strategies, shopping strategies. Okay. So one of the first strategies is to make a list. You know how they say making a list and checking it twice. We want to make sure that we make a list and that we stick to the list. Okay. So it says that you're likely to purchase less if you take a list with you. Excuse me. So have you ever, went shopping and you didn't have a list? Let's talk about the grocery store. Have you ever went to the grocery store and you didn't have a list and you trying to think in your head, what do I need? And you end up picking up more than what you really needed from the store? You get what I'm saying? So wherever you shop, Target, Walmart, whatever the case may be, and then you be like, what did I need? And then you just end up spending more than what you're supposed to. Make sure you have a list. And when you have a list, you be like, this is all that I need from this list. And this is all that I'm getting from this list. Okay. So making sure that you have a list and making sure that you stick to that list as well, because this is going to help you avoid overspending. Another strategy of shopping is to plan your trips wisely. Okay, so with good planning, you might be able to hit each store once and save in order for it to make sense. So what that means is they're one stop shop type of thing. And sometimes men are really good for this. They just like to go to one place and shop and then keep it moving, right? Us ladies, we might can go to different and multiple stores or whatever the case may be. So with this, if you can just shop at one place, I know some of us shop online. You know, that's the way to go, you know, now these days. But we do have people who like to get out and get in the car and drive and actually pick up the item their own self. So in this case, make sure that make sure that you're planning wisely and that you're planning which stores to go to. So making that list, saying, okay, I need to go to TJ Maxx, or I need to go to Macy's, or whatever the case may be, wherever you shop at, okay? And making sure that you only go to those stores and those stores only, so that you won't overspend. All right, so another strategy is to put that credit card away. You know, it's very easy for us to pull out that credit card because credit card means that we ain't got to pay for it now. But in actuality, you're going to have to pay for it later. And if you're not smart enough, you're going to have to pay for it later with interest on it. Excuse me. So it's much easier to overspend with a credit card. You think you balling, shot calling, or whatever the case may be, and that just ain't the case. That just ain't the case. And so it's hard to find money to pay it off. Why? Because you know you ain't had the money in the first place. Them credit cards can be so dangerous if you are not an individual that knows how to play the game. And so just make sure that, I don't know, you just put them credit cards away. Because if you are already in debt, you're just going to get yourself into more debt. And then if you're not in debt, you're going to get yourself into debt if you don't know how to play the game. So another strategy is to start shopping early. So what are we're in October. You can still shop early. Try buying a couple of items each month next year. So even though you know we're in this year, but you can really start thinking about next year as well if you're a really smart person. And I know you are smart. So you can be looking for not only gifts for this year, but gifts for next year as well. Why wait till the last minute? We don't want to procrastinate or anything. We want to make sure that we are being proactive instead of being reactive. Okay. And then here I go right here. Think about next year. So, you know, after the holidays, excuse me, they have these post Christmas sales. You know, I like to buy Christmas stuff after the fact that Christmas ain't here no more. And then you got them Christmas sales with them Christmas decorations. That's the best time to buy them. I'm just saying. Okay. But you know, you got to hit them up right after Christmas because you got other people who think the same way and they're going to be loading up on them Christmas sales. So you can always think ahead of next year. Also, another thing is to look for the sales. Look for the sales. So even though this thing say newspapers, I don't know why I put newspapers. We don't do newspapers no more. Mm. We do commercials and online. But anyhow, and then it say the Sunday paper. Look at that. Why I put that in there? But you know, you might have some people who still do the newspaper and the Sunday paper, you know, the things that come in the mail, you know, that you just throw in the trash. But look at your sales, okay? Look at your ain't nothing wrong with no sale. Ain't nothing wrong with no sale. Coupons, they still do coupons, and they do digital coupons as well. Ain't nothing wrong with using no coupons. There I go with newspapers again. Ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with them coupons. They do physical coupons, and then they do digital coupons. And especially if you have a membership somewhere, the coupon is already in the membership, and you just scan your membership, and the coupon is right there. So don't shy away from the coupons. And then of course look online. Look online. You can purchase a lot of things online. And then there are some people, that might charge a small fee for gift wrapping, but sometimes it come with gift wrapping as well. I think Amazon does that. Y'all know our Amazon junkies. So yeah, look online. Well, we in this day and age where online is just the hottest thing. TikTok shop is the hottest thing. So look online. Um, Used items. Ain't nothing wrong with used items. There are so many people who have pawned things in the pawn shop because of whatever case may be, they had to do it. But that stuff still be practically brand new. Now, sometimes these pawn shops, they be trying to be shiesty and get over on you, and try to charge more than what is really the value of. But there are some decent ones out there, so you can might, consider some used items, at a pawn shop or whatever the case may be for a holiday gift. And then also look at last year's model. So say for instance, these doggone iPhones, they just came out with the iPhone 15 and they talking about titanium. So I noticed that what they get the American people about is that they highlight one thing and they keep on highlighting titanium. What I want a titanium phone for? You get what I'm saying? Well, what was the other thing, made out of? What was the other iPhones made out of? Silver or plastic, whatever the case may be. So what is titanium gonna do for me? So it worked just like the 14 and the 13 and the 12 Pro. You get what I'm saying? So you can always do last year's. I'm just saying it worked just the same. It just worked the same as the other ones. Last but not least, one of the shopping strategies to consider is keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. Okay. Have you ever made it through the holidays without needing to return at least one item? Okay. And you might even find a price that drop. They're good for dropping the prices. Make sure you have your receipt. Okay. You always keep your receipts. I'm a type of person, baby. I still got receipts 5 years from 5 years from that because you never know. People lie. You never know. So these are the things in which that you can do, for the holidays. These are the things in which that you can, strategize for the holidays to make sure that you is not going over budget. So make sure that you use these strategies so that you can have a good holiday. So that's it. So we're going to have part 4 next week. Part 4 is going to be talking about saving money. Okay, saving money. We talked about the budget. We talked about the strategies of the budget. We talked about shopping tips. Now we're going to talk about saving that money. Okay, saving that money because you need money to purchase things. All right. So if you just now tuning in, sorry that I missed you, but go ahead and do a hashtag replay and make sure that you go ahead and watch the broadcast from the beginning. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow on my channel so that I can give you some more good holiday tips for the holidays. So tune in next time and I will see you all next time. Okay. Bye.